Hey guys, so I'm here today with a review of the book 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. And this was such a good book. It's recently becoming one of my favorites. Um, so I got it like a few days ago and I read it straight through one day. It was so easy to read and it's really well written to the point where like time flies when you're reading and you don't even realize. But it's one of those books where you feel the need that you like have to finish it because you want to know what happens in the end. So I definitely judged it by its cover the first time I saw it. I knew it was like really famous and whatnot. And I always saw it in like Barnes & Noble and stuff, but I never picked it up because I judged it and I thought it just looked like a sappy teenage love story or something, but it's really not at all. So I'll tell you a little bit what it's about. It doesn't really have any spoilers. It's not that kind of book. It's like a really unique book. It's hard to explain. But it's about this girl named Hannah, and it takes place in high school, like that age. And Hannah kills herself, and that's not a spoiler or anything. It's on the back of the book. But yeah, so Hannah kills herself, and before she kills herself, though, she records her voice on these cassette tapes, like those, and she talks about 13 people, 13 different people at her school, like somehow they're in her life, and they're the 13 reasons like why she killed herself. And so she goes through each person in the tapes, and the tapes are all in this box, and the box is being sent around from person to person of the 13, and it's kind of the 13 people are the only people that know about it. And so it gets to the main character, kind of like the narrator, named Clay, and he is number 9, and so he has to wait a while before his name is brought up. But Hannah is talking about like the first 8 people and how like bad of people they are and what they did wrong to her, and he's really wondering like why he's on this list because he can't remember any time that he was like mean to her. And so she gets to him and she says, Clay, you really weren't a bad person. I just thought that you were very important in my life and that's why you're on here. So he wasn't bad to her. But yeah, and then she gets to the last person and that's the end. But the main points are how everyone's life is intertwined. Like everything that you do affects other people even if you don't realize it. And there's some really deep meanings in there, and you realize how important your actions are. And it's about suicide, which I don't think is that much, like it's not that talked about, I guess. And so it's cool that Jay, good old Jay, brought this topic up and talks about it, because I know some people that know some people that know some people who have killed themselves. I haven't been like directly hit by it, but I know it's something that you don't really like see coming. It's just kind of there. So it's so well written and it's nothing like you've ever read before because it's so unique. Like who would think of having this dead girl record her voice and send it around, and it's cool. So I definitely recommend it. Everyone who's read it that I've talked to have not been disappointed. So if you're looking for a really good book to read that is, how is it described? It's like a mystery too, kind of. A super quick read, then pick it up. I got mine from Target, of course, any bookstores. It's hard to explain though. I hope you guys understand what it's kind of about. You just kind of have to read it for yourself, and it's so cool. I love that book. It's such a good book. So yeah, I don't regret reading it. I will get more reviews out soon, and I hope you guys liked this video and this review and this book. And I hope you pick it up. it's hard to explain. You'll understand when you read it, but yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!